Hello everyone, and happy last day of school before spring break. I am Tyler Geffert, your new Wctv anchor. Next week there will be no school due to spring break. Spring sports are up and running with practices, and the boys and girls track teams even have track meets next week. The girls track team competes on Monday, March 13th at 3 p.m. at the Iowa State indoor meet. Then the girls and boys teams will be run, throw, and jump at the Buena Vista indoor track meet on Saturday the 19th at 9 a.m. This track season will be Tony Busson's final season as the head track coach. John Brandt has more on that and the impact Busson has had on our runners' success.
For most people, there is a person in their lives who is very influential to the choices they make. One of these people could be a teacher or a coach or even both, like Tony Busson. Tony Busson, whether it's on the track, cross-country course, or classroom, has proven to be a great person. So let's go deeper and find out more about Tony Busson. I understand that you've been coach for both cross-country and track for a while now. So how long has it been exactly?
Actually, I've been coaching since probably 1989 as the head coach for track and for cross-country. But I actually started in '85 as the assistant coach with Karen Gerard, volunteering my time, and with Vern Hill. So it's been quite a run and very rewarding, something that I've really enjoyed over the years. But head coach since about '89 in cross-country and '90 in track.
With the many years you worked here, what are some of your more memorable things that happened to you, like helping your athletes achieve their goals, like stuff like that?
You know, everybody, as far as my most memorable athletes or moments, I wouldn't want to do disservice to any of my athletes. Like I said, I coach every kid, JV or varsity, whether they're my slowest kid or my fastest kid, whether they're my lowest jumper or highest jumper. Obviously you look to the kids and to the teams that, the kids that win state titles, the relay units that win state titles or place highly, the record holders. But some of the most memorable things would be, some of the guys that are coaching in our school right now. Chad Hissler, who's been with me now for several years and my assistant coach, and along with Coach McKinney, who's our head basketball coach now, we're on our 4x8 that set the school record and finished state runner-up, along with Kyle Kepler, who's one of our Hall of Famers and two-time state 3200 champion. Jana Peterson, when I had her, state cross champion and all of that.
Now, on the topic of memory, for you personally, what's your most memorable moment?
Personally, my most memorable moments, I think, I could pick out so many individual performances. I would say, the state runner-up teams, from the standpoint of the team that finished state runner-up in girls cross, which was really kind of the breaking out of our cross-country program. That girls team wound up with girls that one's a doctor, one's a physical therapist, one's a professor of public medicine, wildly successful group of young women that I developed close relationships with. The boys team in '98 that went undefeated the whole season and finished state runner-up by 7 points at the state meet. And kids on that team, many of them went on to run at college, but more importantly went on to be successful people in life.
Hopefully, you can see why some people find him inspirational. He's been both a great coach and a great teacher. Thank you, Tony Busson. This has been John Brandt reporting for Wctv.
Thank you for everything that you have done, and good luck as you head into your final track season, Mr. Busson. Prom is only 6 weeks away, and the asking is in full swing. If you don't have a date yet, or you are still looking for a way to ask someone to prom, Wctv has got you covered. Here's Trey Nelson with some of the year's best promposals.
With prom a little more than a month away, some people maybe are asking someone to prom but don't know how to. There has been some really good ones that are hard to top. Here's one of them.
That's Gage! Oh my god! Oh my god! That's why he didn't want to go to the gym with me today. That's why I told him to meet us. So I killed the time. You better wait to him.
Is that you?
Oh, that's
It's Gage up there.
What?
It's
Up
Gage.
where?
There you go.
Up where?
He's in the plane. He's flying it.
Gage is flying this plane. I'm so proud of Gage. That one is really going to be hard to top in the future. Now here are some basic ones if that one doesn't work for you.
Look! Going to prom with you would be goals. So, can I score a date? Let's go, babe!
Dark time in the rebellion. School has been restored. Prom has driven people away, evading the promenade of love so strong that the princess. Sure.
Strong, you have to say it. Say it.
You're a 9 out of 10.
You like it?
And now for your last promposal. Katie Greenfield, will you go to prom with me?
She said yes. It's becoming really easy to get focused on the end of the school year with the weather warming up, prom around the corner, and spring sports in full swing. But we must remember that we are still in school. We all know that as students what an average school day is like. But have you ever wondered what school is like through the eyes of a teacher? And is it any different? Daniel Blankenship had the same question and looked into it. Here's Daniel Blankenship with his feature, A Day in the Life of a Teacher.
One of the greatest mysteries for students are what teachers do outside of school. I caught up with some students to see what they assumed.
I honestly I feel like teachers would be like, not really like party animals, but like, I feel like since they have to be so confined and like perfect at school, they're obviously a little eccentric and different outside of school.
I think that teachers and their daily lives outside of school would basically, they live and breathe school.
Next, I asked some teachers what they really do outside of school.
What I normally do when I get home, I like to go and work out. When it's nice weather, I like to run a couple miles outside. Since my husband's a college football coach, we watch a lot of sports at night. Or we're doing something like going to practice or a football game. I'm also doing my master's, so I do my homework when I get home for my degree. So.
Well, hold on to your hats because it's really exciting. Actually, for me it is. I usually get up about 6 and I have my Cheerios and get ready for school and do my teacher faces in the mirror before I come because I have to look mean, you know, that's me. And I get home and luckily I have a husband who's retired, so he makes a wonderful supper for me. And then it's usually grading some papers and off to bed, and I always love to read, so that's what I'm doing. And that's my day.
It's really interesting to see the misconceptions compared to the realities about teachers' lives outside of school. This has been Daniel Blankenship reporting for Wctv.
It is really nice to hear a couple of teachers' perspectives on the school day. Now to get even more excited for spring break, we are going to head on over to the weekend weather update with Zach Dodge as your WCTV weatherman.
Hi, this is Zach Dodge. This Friday it will be sunny with a high near 63, a low near 42, and wind speeds from 5 to 7 miles per hour. A little breezy but a nice day overall. Saturday will be mostly cloudy with a high near 60, a low near 52, and wind speeds from 8 to 10 miles per hour. There will also be a 50% chance of showers. Sunday will again be mostly cloudy with a high near 63, a low near 51, and wind speeds from 9 to 12 miles per hour. There will again be a 50% chance of showers. Although this weekend will be mostly cloudy, make sure you enjoy it, being the start of your spring break. This has been Zach Dodge for your weekend weather.
Thanks for the weather, Zach. Have a great spring break. This has been Tyler Geffert with WCTV.